Well, here I am. It's been rough. It's still rough, but I'm up and vertical. um, yeah, last time you saw me, I was in bed, been in bed for a while, uh, on the couch today. Um, it's just been Cindy and I just stayed on the couch all day, trying to stay out of the hospital. So called in to my agency and got some meds ordered that I would normally get in the hospital, so that I wouldn't have to go to the hospital. I got an IV here and everything else. We just needed breakthrough pain meds. So called those in and got that all set up and have a plan for tomorrow. All designed to keep me out of the hospital because it'd be a good 12 hours before I'm in any good shape at a hospital. It takes a long time. So if I can hospital at home, which we call it, then that's what we do. So that's what I'm doing. Had a migraine headache, took migraine medicine, which is on a godsend. I forgot the name of it, but I don't usually, I had to go to the hospital when I had a migraine. I don't have to go to the hospital, and I have to take the migraine medicine too much, so now I have to go to a neurologist. Appointment's coming up because I'm having too many migraine headaches and taking too much migraine medicine, which isn't good. And there's nothing else I can do. It definitely does keep me out of the hospital. I take 100 milligrams of that medication, and that migraine is gone in 15 minutes. So it's good medication, and it works really well. Um, so had that happen today. Took that and was fighting that. Stomach pain pretty much all day. This morning was an absolute nightmare. We were really scared, thought for sure I was going to the hospital, but I held on until, like I said, we called in the nurses, the agency that I have that's connected to the hospital that I go to, and so we were able to get the things that we needed to have me stay here at the house. This is getting real tiring. I feel bad for Cindy. I know I talk about her a lot. I'm sorry. I love her with all my heart. I can't help it. She's my best friend and my soulmate. And my son, Casey, who I miss dearly, and I wish I had him in my life. But anyways, this is really hard on her. I'm up at 4 o'clock. I try to suffer in silence. I get up quietly, get the heck out of the room, and scream and yell in a towel or whatever I have to do. You know, just get out of there and let her sleep, is my first concern. My first concern is other people. It's just the way I was born. It's just the spirit in me is of giving of myself to others. And if I'm in the way, if my health is in the way and I'm too, messed up, loud, everything, and I'm getting in the way, then I need to subdue myself. you know, um, I just, she's a huge help, and she wants me to wake her up. Obviously, she tells me she wants me to wake her up, and she wants to help me, but I want her to get her sleep, so we go back and forth. Um, Eventually, she gets up because it gets too much, but that's around 6 o'clock or so. Um, Sometimes 5. I don't know. It's so hard. It's been so hard. It's been so hard. The mornings are the hardest, and I just don't know how long. But the problem is this: the medication that I was taking, I can't take anymore. That was helping me a great deal. That was helping me not have a feeding tube. It was helping me gain weight. Well, I can't take that medication anymore because of the side effects. So that's having an insane effect on me now, because I'm back to excruciating pain and suffering, where I got to call in on a weekend, on a Sunday, and get meds. So it's just bad. It's bad, and try to stay out of the hospital is what we're doing. And everybody's on board with that. Everybody's on board with that, because I am. I'm up talking to you guys. It might take a lot to do this, which it does. I'm not going to get into that part. But yeah, it does. It takes a lot. You wouldn't believe what it takes for me to actually be here right now doing this YouTube video for you guys. Yeah, no, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. So, I'm just grateful that I'm able to do this, that I'm up, and I'm not in the hospital. I feel terrible, awful. Right after I'm done with this, I'm getting back in bed. I just needed to fill you guys in and say I'm sorry for my absence. I should just check in, even if it's a short, small blib, a short video, just to say, hey, I'm still here. Everything's okay, So I'll do that more often, I promise, and not leave you guys hanging, because that's not fair. Yeah. So that's what I'll do. But I wanted to do this just so that you knew. My dad had a heart attack 2 days ago, and that's been really hard. He's doing all right now. They're moving him to another hospital that deals with hearts in general. So he's in good hands. It's hard for me not to just drop everything and be there, but I can't even get off the couch. So what the hell am I thinking? And that's really hard. I talked to him on the phone. He called me first. That's how my dad and I are. We're best friends. It took a lot for him and I to become best friends. It took about 1.5 years or so of yelling back and forth at each other. But we became best friends. We became brothers. So he called me first, said, hey, I had a heart attack. And I was like, shit, I'm so sorry, Dad. I'm so sorry. God, this sucks, and we talked about it, how sucky it is, and how, just shitty. And we laughed. We got to laugh, and because we laugh every time him and I talk, no matter how bad the situation is, we get to laugh. But we laughed a little bit about stuff. I talked to him for a good half hour. So it was good to talk to him. I'm just scared, I'm scared. I don't want to lose my dad. I lost my mom. I have a stepmother. Um, Joni, I love her as a mother. I have a lot of moms, actually. I've adopted a lot of moms, actually, that I call Ma or Mom. But um, so I don't, I'm scared, you know. I'm scared. Um, he's scared. He's scared he's going to lose me, you know. Where I know, you know, back some months ago, him and I were laughing and like we didn't know who was going first, you know, like what, you know. Joni, my stepmom, didn't think that was too happy or too funny, and Cindy didn't think that was too funny either. But my dad and I had a good laugh. we got a sixth sense of humor for sure. I mean, we've been through so much shit, you know. We've been through so much. I personally been through so much. I got a port on this side of my chest. I had one on this side of my chest. This is my second port. Who can say that? Oh, it's not good, man. And now things are going downhill. I'm losing weight. Damn it. I'm not giving up. There ain't no giving up. Not. There's no giving up for me. I'm not. So, Cindy made like 50 pounds of cookies for Valentine's Day, for my Valentine's Day present, and of cutout cookies that are iced cutout, and then they're my favorite because they're just so good. She spent years perfecting these cutout cookies and the icing. I mean, years. I'm telling you, she spent years perfecting everything that she's cooked by scratch. So I have no problem in the feeding department. She cooks everything from scratch, and she is the best cook I have ever known in my life. And my brother is a chef, and I am a prep chef. So I know what the hell I'm talking about. I opened up restaurants in my lifetime. I know what I'm talking about. Like when Cindy and we ate tonight, and we were like, crap, why do we go to a restaurant? Why do we pay money for food that we can cook 10 times better at home? It's stupid. So we sat there tonight going, crap, like, who needs restaurants? Seriously, that's what we said tonight. We were like, dang, this is so good. Like, why would we pay money to eat something that's less than this, worse, and, you know, it's stupid. Like, we're like, wow, we have no reason to go to a restaurant unless it's something that we really can't make, like maybe Thai food. You know, we wouldn't be able to do Thai food. We do sushi at the house here. I taught everybody how to do sushi, so we do sushi. That's a lot of fun. But anyways, I ramble. Sorry, and I'm rambling. Right? I should be in the hospital, and here I am rambling. I'd be rambling if I was in the hospital. You know me. You've seen me in the hospital. I'm the same way. I'm just home in my studio. Feel awful. Sorry. But I, talked to the doctor today, and we have a plan. And we're gonna talk again tomorrow, and have a plan and get me feeling better, get me better. So that'll be good, and we'll get over this hump. And as far as not being able to have the old medication that was helping me so well, we're just going to have to figure out another way. That's all. We found that way. We can find another way. I have faith. I made it this far. If I didn't have faith, I wouldn't have made it this far, really. Really. Because they told me back 2010 I was going to die in 2 to 5 years back in 2010. They were really honest with me. They were like, you've got melanoma. Stage 3, at that point it was stage 3 melanoma, and they said it's going to come back in 2 to 5 years, and it's going to kill you. We got nothing, because everything they tried to help me with didn't work. So they said, we've got nothing. and so there's just not going to be any way to help you. It came back 7 years later, like they said, but it came back. But we had a new thing called immunotherapy. So science marched on and came up with immunotherapy. So I was one of the first ones to do trial immunotherapy, and saved my life. So stage 4 metastatic melanoma, and I'm still alive. I'm scared. I gotta be honest with you, I'm scared. I say that, and it's crazy. It's just like, oh crap, you know? I watched my mom die of cancer. You know, I was the one who administered her last morphine lollipop, you know, and closed her eyes when she was gone. So just I just have to fight. You know, it's been really hard though. I have to be honest with you. I haven't been on here for a reason. Trying to stay out of the hospital for a reason. You know, not doing good. And I don't want to scare Cindy. You know, and I don't want to, you know, I don't want to burden her, you know. She rubs my back, she rubs my shoulders, she rubs my head, my neck, she rubs everything. Like, it'd be 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm telling you, and she would be rubbing my neck and my shoulders and my back at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. For me, that's just not fair. You know, I feel so guilty, and I feel so bad. She's like, no, you need my help, you know, and I do, you know. So, but yeah, I got it down now where I can at least sleep until 5 o'clock, 5 o'clock usually now, and I get up and because of the pain, and and then when I get back in bed, yeah, it's just hard. It's like we're, you know, every morning, you know, Cindy said, it's like we're wondering if I'm going to go to the hospital or not. And every morning I'm just like, how long can I do this? How long can I go through this? How long can the human body continue to go through this every single day? I don't know. I don't know. But that's been the situation. Just been in bed or on the couch. Preacher, like I said, is like in active death, or he's not in active death. He's close to not being able to walk anymore. And he's got active cancer. Both dogs had active cancer. Toby's blind. He's got active cancer. Preacher can't hear. He's deaf, and he's got active cancer, and he can barely walk really well. So it's. And I love my dog, Preacher. He's my boy. He's the black lab German Shepherd mix, and I got him as he was a rescue. And, you know, he's just been my baby. He's been my boy, my baby. And, you know, now we got him downstairs. Last night was the last night I said that we're going to have him go upstairs and sleep upstairs because it's just too hard to get him upstairs. I have to actually take his legs and lift his legs up the stairs to get him up the stairs, and he dreads that. He doesn't like all that. He likes being able to sleep with us, but going through all that stuff is too much. So we go back to somebody sleeping with him downstairs because I don't want him to be alone when he sleeps. So one of us sleeps on the couch and the other one sleeps in the bed upstairs. So that's what we're going to back to, which sucks because I want us all to be together. And I don't want him to die. I don't want to die. I don't want my dad to die. God. You know, they say 50, so you have a you know, midlife crisis. That's just bullshit. That's baloney. It's a lie. It's not a midlife crisis. You find out that your parents are so old they're gonna die. Like when you're 50, you start losing the people you love the most. Yeah, I call that a crisis, but it's nothing that you do. It's nothing I did. It's nothing we do. You know, they got the midlife crisis. I think about that. It's just like, sons of bitches. You know, they made fun of it. You know, they made fun of it. They didn't educate anybody about, hey, guess what's going to happen when you're 50? There's going to be a midlife where you're going to start losing people that you love the most. People are going to start getting sicker and they're going to get older. Life's going to change, you know. Nobody tells you that. They call it a midlife crisis, and you know, and you're stupid for going through it or something, you know, and that's just baloney. Absolutely hogwash. We have to go through so much when we get older. So much acceptance of things that we have no control over. My dad just had a heart attack 2 days ago. I have no control over that, and I wish I did. All I can do is just tell him I love him and get there. You know, we're gonna be going there in a bit. We're gonna actually be there, of course. But it's just, I can't, you know, all we can do is pray, you know, and send white light. Pray, send white light, meditate, see him made whole, you know, whatever. I try everything. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on. Sorry I haven't been on here. I've been really sick. I don't want to be sick. You know, I want to be there for my dad. And I don't want to have to put Cindy through all this worrying and having to take care of me all the time. And I know she loves me, and she absolutely, you know, and she doesn't have a problem with that at all. It's me. It's my problem. It's just, you know, when you're in my situation, it's just how you feel. You know, you care about your caretaker, your caregiver, your soulmate, your best friend. And you don't want them to be worried about you. And I can't stop myself from being sick all the time. And I wish I could. God, it's get. They look at me like people are like, oh, you look great, you know, you great weight. What I know, you know, I was over 200 pounds at one point. Ask my old doctor. Um, no, I know me. It's just like I said. It's not. It hasn't been good, and I'm trying with everything I got, and we're doing everything we can, and I'm going to continue. I'm not going to give up, and we're just going to just continue fighting. Um, you know, yeah. It's the problem is I can feel my stomach slowing down to the point where it's like really slow now. Like I puked in my sleep. I don't want to eat because then sometimes in the middle of the night I'll puke, or I'll puke in the day. I'll puke. It just comes right up because it's like my stomach doesn't empty. It's all sitting in there. So if I eat a lot, you know, or eat too much or something, you know, and if I lay down, then I'm gonna get sick. I puke. I wake up and I got vomit in my mouth. It's just insane. It's scary. It's no way to live. It's scary. It's just like, oh, like disturbing is an understatement. You know, it doesn't make you want to eat. You know, like, hey, you know, you don't want to wake up with puke in your mouth. So the answer to that is don't eat. You know, and you don't puke. Zofran, there's only so much Zofran I can take. Zofran makes you constipated, which I just found out. So I'm not taking Zofran as much as I used to. I just can't take that crap. It makes you constipated. That's not good. Zofran is a thing that you take. It tastes like grapes. It disintegrates on your tongue. It tastes like grapes, and it makes you not vomit. They give it to cancer patients like me so that we don't vomit, and it stops you from vomiting. It takes away that feeling, but it constipates you. So, and I was taking that every single day, every morning, taking Zofran. So now I'm like white knuckling it, just trying very like with everything I got not to puke. Taking my medications at different intervals and with something, you know, so I don't throw up. It's just crazy. It's just, and then all at the same time, I'm going through pain and suffering that I should be in a hospital with. So, at least we got medication on board and we're ready for the next bout. That's what's going on. How long I can continue this, I don't know. I love you guys. I love you with all my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you for your time, for your support, for your prayers. Your prayers are the most sacred thing. Your time is the most sacred thing. Thank you. Thank you. I promise, you know, I'm gonna get better from this, and you know, I'm gonna crank out more stuff. You know, no more art. You know, I made two things. Made this crazy thing here. Look at this thing, man. You say glow in the dark. Look where I wasn't touching. Glow in the dark, man. Like wowzers. This sucker glows like crazy. So I made this crazy glow-in-the-dark heart just because I was bored and sick and just felt like I needed to do something. So I made this really cool glow-in-the-dark heart. It's blue on the back, blue, kind of crappy, but that's not what you look at. You look at the front. The front's just, look at that, over where my finger was. Like, that's how crazy. It's bright. So anyways, I made that, and then I made this one, and that's speckled, glow in the dark, cobalt blue, and purple. Cobalt blue and purple, yeah. Cobalt blue and purple. And glow in the dark, glows in the dark. I gotta make stock glow in the dark. So, but this is kind of splatter, and I was kind of like, I was just kind of experimenting. These are kind of experiments. So, yeah. So there was some stuff that I was able to do, two little hearts, because I got a bunch of heart molds, and I did a lot of heart molds, a lot of hearts. Right before I got sick, I did a lot of hearts. And I think I showed you guys, but those two I did while I've been sick, just because I was sick, and I was like, hell with it. Let's have some fun, you know. Like I tell you, be sick, let's have some fun. I don't know, you know, gotta try anything. So, okay, it's been a half an hour. Sorry it's been that long. I love you guys. I'd listen to you guys. Man, oh, I wish we were all in the same room. I listened to you guys for hours. I promise you I would. I'd listen to you all for hours. You know I would. I'd be enthralled in your life and any of your thoughts and everything. I would. You know I would. You guys can comment anytime you want. I'm gonna comment back. You know that. I'm always good at that. I'm always gonna comment back. You know, as well as I can. Melissa's always watching out. Thank you, Melissa, for always watching out for me. She's always watching out for me. You're my guardian angel. Thank you. You get worried when you don't see me or hear from me, and you've got good reason to be. So, thank you, way from the bottom of my heart, for being like that for me, and I'm glad I got to get a message out to you that I was okay. That's really nice. I got people like her in my life, you know, who needs anything more? Seriously, the best of the best people are watching this right now. That's you. Thank you. I'm not screwing around, and you know I'm not. So thank you. And I promise things are going to get better for me. I got to be a multi-billionaire, right? Make everybody on this channel a millionaire. That was my promise, and it's still there. I'm going to do it. It's going to be on the papers, right? It's going to be everywhere. It's going to make everybody famous, because it's going to be like, this kid gave $1 million to everybody on his YouTube channel because he said he would when he became a billionaire. The first crazy thing was that he became a billionaire. He actually did what he said he was going to do. Then the second crazy thing is he gave $1 million to everybody on his YouTube channel like he said he would. It's going to be great. It's going to happen. I'm going to survive this. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to become a billionaire. I don't know how. I think through my own business. I am creating a business. Obviously, I'm making stuff, you know, that's really neat. I make a lot of stuff, you know, but it's going to happen. It's going to happen. I got 3 books to write about my life. Some people on here get to see my Facebook account, so they get to see my other side. There's another side of life of me. There's lots of sides of life of me. Like, that's my family side, you know. So that's really cool that some people here get to see that. Anyways, you know, I'm writing 3 books about my life. That's how crazy it's been, how interesting it's been. Like, it's been that interesting. It's interesting enough to write 3 books, not one. I've been told to write 3 books many, many, many times. I was told to write 3 books back in my early 20s. I'm 52 now. So I'm not lying to you. I'm not making it up. I wish I was, but no. and I've been asked by really important people in my life and really important people in life that are very high up, really important. When are you going to finish your book? When are you going to finish your books? You know, so it's time. It's time to do that, and it's that interesting. It's that much. So, like I say, I'll get through this, and we'll get on to the crazy part of Chris's life and the interesting part of Chris's life. I got a lot of philosophy, that. I've got a lot of views, a lot of opinions. I try to stay out of politics and try to stay out of religion. It's just two things that just don't mix on social media. They just don't. I just try to keep it, universal, and easy. Because it really is. Like I say, it's just love. That's it. That's it. That's my politics and my religion right there in one. Love. That's it. That's my politics and religion. Love. God, you know what? If that was their if religion and politics was it, that was it, love, like it, imagine how great things would be. Man. If politics and religion wasn't about money, I'm so pissed about that. Especially religion being about money. That really. The Vatican, man, I love, people who love God. I love people who love. But the greed that goes along with some of this stuff is absolutely disgusting. You don't need a Learjet to get from one place to the next if you're a preacher. You don't need a mansion or mansions. It's just gotten way out of hand, and you guys know it. I don't even have to get into this. I don't. There's enough people out there getting into all that crap, and you guys can go watch them. There's tons of stuff on it. It's insane. So far from God, it's pathetic. So far from God. It's an abomination, and you guys know it. You know it. You know it. If you don't know it, go check it out. I mean, go look it up. People are talking about it all over the place on YouTube, and yeah. I don't need to talk about it. You guys know it. I'm real. I'm love. And there is nobody and nothing that's ever going to change that. Never. I'm always going to be love. I came from love. I'm here to love, and I'm going to love. And I love you guys. I love you. Nothing you can do about that either. So, love, really important to me. It's my religion and it's my politics. And if we had more of that, or if we had just that in those two things, how much better would the world be? Wow. Can you imagine? I can. I can imagine. I can see it. You have to. And for it to happen, it can't be just a dream. We got to make it happen. We have to make it happen. We need to make change. We need to make positive change. It needs to start with ourselves. We need to be examples of the change that we want to see in the world, and it's love. It's really simple. I know I'm coming across pretty serious because I feel like total crap. I should be in the hospital, but I'm not. It's been a long day. It's been a long couple of days. There's a lot of crap going on in my life. I've told you all about it. But what I'm most upset about is how we treat each other in the world. And the 4 years that we have to go through. It's going to be really hard. And we need to stick together. Good people need to stick together, and you guys are good people. You're all really the best people on this planet. I promise you. This isn't by chance. This isn't by chance. There are no ordinary moments. You're watching me for a reason at 40 minutes. So, I got to get this video out. It's 40 minutes. It's probably the longest one I've ever done. Probably because I'm so sick, I'm delirious. Anyways, it's important. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life, and I've shed a lot of tears. And I've gone through a lot of pain and suffering, and I've got a lot more pain and suffering to go through. Shit. Oh, God. I just wish we could omit all that, right? You know, the pain and suffering. Just omit it from life. Oh, God, we can't, though. We gotta go through it. Just gotta be strong. Have faith. Have courage. Carry on. Don't give up. Keep on fighting. Love rule. Make love rule. Lead with love. Lead with love. Lead with love. Hug your loved ones tight. Yeah, your loved ones, everyone, your friends, your family, call them up, tell them you love them. Make that a priority. Make that a priority to try to get in touch with everybody you love and tell them that you love them. Do that. It's important. It'll make you feel better, and it'll make them feel better too. And we need a lot of that. And just keep on keeping on. Don't let them get you down. Stay positive. Keep your light bright. Keep shining. Keep on shining bright. Stay positive as much as you possibly can. Try to get other people to do the same. You know, just be the light. Just be the light in the world that we need so desperately. And I don't care what you believe in and who you follow or anything like that or anything. I love you anyway. I don't care about any of that. I don't, and you know that. So just love one another with all your might. We need that. I love you with all my might. Play, have fun, and be happy. Every day, in some way or another, play, be happy, and have fun. In some way, love yourself, love your neighbor, love God, your creator, whoever made you, with all your heart. I know I've added that. I had to, because I believe in God. If you don't believe in God, that's fine. I'm not here to change your mind or try to convert you or anything like that. That's not who I am or what I'm about at all. I'm about letting everything be, everybody be who they want to be. You know, but I'm not God in my life. So I know there's a creator and a master builder and there's, you know, yeah. And so anyways, do those things, please. I love you, and I'll stay in touch, and I'll do my best all the time. And I have faith that things are going to get better and better and better every single day, all the time, for you and for me. I pray this with all my heart, all my might, in our Creator's name. Amen. All right, guys. It's 44 minutes. It's really long. I'm sorry. Probably lost half of you 20 minutes through. I love you guys. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. It's sacred. I respect you, all my respect, for giving me your precious time and your support and your prayers. All my respect, honestly. Okay, I'll let you go. Sorry. Until next time, I'll do my best. Hopefully next time I'll be feeling a lot better and I won't be in the hospital. Maybe I'll be a couple of pounds heavier, hopefully. All right. I love you guys. Peace.